There is something really interesting that happened today in the market. So we start off the day with this amazing jobs report that suggests that the economy is doing pretty well. We added 172,000 jobs, far, far exceeding what was expected in May. So we might expect that a good job market is good for the stock market. But instead, we get headlines like this and this. The stock market actually took a big hit today. And the reason for this is because of the relationship between inflation, interest rates, and the job market. Strong job market suggests that the economy is doing well, and so there's not a good reason to lower interest rates. Higher interest rates are bad for the stock market because when there are higher interest rates, people don't want to invest as much in the market. Future profits are worth less when you're having to pay a higher interest rate. And this is going to hit growth in tech companies particularly hard because a lot of their valuation is based on their projected future earnings, not what they're doing right now. So the stuff that is good for workers is bad for investors. More jobs for workers means higher interest rates for investors. When there are more jobs, employees have more bargaining power, and that is bad for stock prices. There are more jobs, there are fewer layoffs. Fewer layoffs means less profits for the investors. And more jobs increases wages, which in turn increases inflation, and that's bad for everyone. One of the ways that you reduce inflation is you increase interest rates. Like think about the housing market back in 2021 when interest rates were at rock bottom at 2.7, 2.8%, price of housing skyrocketed. And that is because with lower interest rates, people can afford the mortgage payment for a more expensive house. But since then, housing prices have more or less flatlined in the US because people cannot afford these giant mortgage payments when they have 6.5% interest rates. So said another way, the stuff that's good for families, the stuff that's good for ordinary people is not particularly good for Wall Street. We do not have the same incentives.